When we had last left Harrier Dubois, he and Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi had continued their fun adventures around town. They had met with a whole bunch of interesting people and cleaned off an amazing jacket that turned out to belong to none other than Doom Spiral? Or maybe it didn't. Nonetheless, they had to wash it, and wash it they did. But finally did their adventures bring them to none other than a pier, a dock, where they found a corpse. What was going on? Why was this corpse here? It seemed as if this was no weird, malicious event that had gone down in this area. No, rather, it was simply a very unfortunate circumstance of pure coincidence that had befallen this poor individual. However, whose body was this? Did anyone know this man? These were all questions that begged an answer. This is Disco Elysium. Welcome back. Do. Let's also check out this thing, right? Oh, we should also look at this just as well. Dead body on the boardwalk. Another dead body, this time on the Martinez boardwalk on the coast. Search the man's remains and follow the leads to see if you can verify his identity. Call the station about the dead body, examine the library card you found on the dead man. Right, we should do that. But, let's look inside of these real quick. Ooh. This coin-operated viewer has been out of order for years. Physique thought. It's a long way down to your death from here. 20 meters, at least. Motorix. Stop messing with the coin viewer and hold on to something. The wind is so strong. Jeez. Is there actually anything up in that area? It doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let us continue over... Well, no, wait. Let's check out that shit, right? The card. Folded library card. Jamrock Public Library. A library card found from the pocket of the dead man on the Martinez boardwalk. It's still slightly damp to the touch. The cover bears the stamp of Jamrock Public Library. Interact. A folded library card. The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card. Issued to Billy Meijon. Expires July 53. Isn't it expired then? Aren't we in 55 right now? I think we are, right? Doesn't this tell what year it is here? Maybe we're in 51. Fuck, we're in early 50s or 55. Shit. Alright, look inside. Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Radio thriller. Stand a little less between me and the sun. The last one in the list is The Glinting Curve by M. Tybalt. A library stamp indicates that the book has been returned. Conceptualization, trivial success. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre. Some thrillers, too. Huh. Dude. So this person, Billy Meijon? Or Meijon? Yeah, there's no way that this is Lena, right? Don't we know her surname? Which would be like her husband's? Let's see. Find Morell. Yeah, we know... Yeah, we totally know who this person is that she's looking for. Dude, it's gotta be that working class woman in front of the bookstore. Okay. Look at the backside. If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 00502552211 or visit us at Mayrow Street 78, Jamrock. Business hours 09 to 18. Good. He takes a note. We should give them a call from my Kanema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Meijon. Alright, put it away. Shit, we should probably do this post-haste, right? I think we make a quick stop by Plaissance's as well, right? If they're such an avid reader, maybe they would have, even if they're not related to the working class woman, maybe they went into Plaissance's place to browse her science fiction books or whatever. I don't even remember if she had any, though. Let's see. Down here. Also, once again, need to keep an eye out for the snow. Also partially saying that for my benefit so I don't forget, to be quite honest. Alright, here we go. Good, good, good. Also, how did this person get here, right? They couldn't have... They probably live in the area, right? They couldn't have come here from very far. There was no evidence of a vehicle, right? At least none that we had seen yet. They must have walked. Where does the working class woman live? Because she didn't have a car parked anywhere either, so I'm assuming she lives in the area, maybe in the apartments that we've seen? Dude, I feel like we've totally fucking nailed this case. Alright, let's head on up here. Hopefully she's still there, because doesn't she leave for home at a certain point? I want to see if we'll get anything by talking to her first. Oh shit, they're gone! Also, this man here, who we kind of thought was maybe her husband, is not there. Shit, what time of day do they leave then? Let's go check in with Plaisance. Maybe she knows. Alright. This may be something that we have to check tomorrow morning, right? Hey, Plaisance. Anything?
Hello again, esteemed officer. And welcome
No.
to Crime...
Alright, see ya. Maybe the kid knows something? Doubt
Hi,
it.
Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Nah, see ya, Annette. Okay. Let's head on out of here. Low on morale? Put points into volition. Or I should take some magnesium, honestly. But we haven't had any volition checks yet. Okay. Let's do a call from here. Free as well. Don't have to spend 10 cents. Kupri Kanima. Inside you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Pick up the radio again. Alice. This is Precinct 57. The operator greets you through the static. How may I assist you? Connect me to Jamrock Public Library. Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2, 1. Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. A male librarian answers the call. How can I help you, officer? Empathy, easy success. He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call. Right. I'm looking for any information that you can provide on Billy Meijon, a reader. A reader? He's a reader! Good God. Billy Meijon, you said? Give me a moment. I'll have to check our database. He puts down the receiver. Ellipses, ellipses, ellipses. Shivers, medium success. On Mayrow Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer. A printout falls on the desk. Behind him, a lonely reader scours some dusty bookshelves, looking for a paperback. Yes, hello, are you still there? You can hear him fiddle with the printout. I found Billy Meijon's home address. Is that all right? No phone number, unfortunately. I'm not really that good with addresses. Yeah, home address is fine. Here we go, sir. Rue des Saint-Ghislain, 33B. Apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all. Oh, shit. Do you have any other information on Billy Meijon? It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Do you know someone who was? Also, quick by the by, this isn't like a Billie Jean thing, right? Not my lover? Just a coincidence. Do you know someone who was? Marie? He covers the phone with his hand and yells out into the room behind him. Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Meijon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day. You hear someone answer from afar. Yes, it was my colleague. Oh, wait. Yes, it was my colleague, Marie. The librarian is speaking into the phone again. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lou Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet. Oh, his husband. Okay. So then it can't be that they're with the working class woman then, right? Unless, I don't know, is there like, what's the state of like multi-person polyamorous relationships in this world? I have no idea. Let's see here. So Billy Meijon is a woman, not a man? How did your colleague know that it was her husband? Oh, God. Do you know the husband's name? Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like? Thank you. That's all from me. I have no other questions. End call with library. Do you know the husband's name? Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like? Marie? A moment passes. She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he had a drink or two the last time she saw him. What was he wearing? 1 second. The library turns away from the phone again and relays the question. Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Okay. Thank you. That's all from me. I have no other questions. End call with the library. I don't really want to say that. But also, that said, although the first line is like pretty fucking rude and offensive, right? Ignorantly rude and offensive. But the second line is actually valuable information. How did your colleague know that it was her husband? Right? Huh. Oh, or are we meant to... Okay, my first assumption was that this is a gay couple, right? That they're both... That this is the tale of two husbands. But maybe... Is it that... This was... Her husband is the one who's drinking, right? And he... took her library card. Is that it? Huh. It just occurred to me that that might be the case. Okay, so Billy Meijon is a woman, not a man? How did your colleague know that it was her husband? Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some books for her. Okay. All right. So now we understand the situation. Okay. This whole time I was like, oh, okay, it's a gay couple. Fair enough. Okay, continue. Empathy, easy success. So then that means that it still could be the working class woman if her name is Billy Meijon. Right? This would be her husband. Empathy, easy success. And then goes for a little drink later, on the lookout. So this puts back into play the potentiality that this dude's wife is the working class woman, and that her name is Billy Meijon. And we know that she definitely likes reading. We don't know what kind of book she likes reading, though. She recommended us the Bird book, right? But that's about it. Thank you. That's all from me. I have no other questions. End call with the library. Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer. The librarian hangs up, and the call gets redirected back to the station with a soft click. Anything else you need from me? So says Alice. I need to report a dead body on the Martinez boardwalk. One moment. You can hear her shuffling through some papers. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death? An unidentified middle-aged man. Looks like he slipped, fell through a hole in the boardwalk, and hit his head against the metal bench. The man was about 173 centimeters tall, stout, with dark hair and a mustache. We suspect he might have been inebriated when he slipped. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt. Any signs of violence? No, seems like it was an accident. There might be a sequence killer on the loose. No, let's play it straight here. This was someone's fucking life. Alright. No, seems like it was an accident. No field autopsy necessary, she repeats. Perception hearing, medium success. You can hear her quickly typing in the background. What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket with a bright blue lining. I found a library card from his pockets. Any information on the library card? It's from Central Jamrock Public Library. It belongs to someone named Billy Meijon. Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else? We're taking the case. I've assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? Please connect me to Sylvie again. I don't know if I want to. Alright, I'm done with the radio for now. 57th, over and out. Her voice disappears into the void. Alright, close the door. There we are. Well, I'm pretty sure we know who this may be, right? And they may be home at the moment, right? Go to Billy Meijon's apartment to deliver the bad news. It's in the apartment building in North Martinez, apartment number 20. I wonder if it was one of the ones that was locked and we could hear, like, shuffling. What did she say about her husband? I know we brought up that her husband, like, drinks or something, but I don't know if... I can't even remember if she confirmed our weird random-ass questions, right? Because I thought we were just harassing her for laughs, right? And we were in the moment, but as it turns out, it was actually incredibly relevant. Okay. Not relevant to the case at large, but to this one. Alright. Number 20, huh? Double-click to run. Space to stop. All useful things, though we haven't had to press space to stop just yet. Alright, let's see. Apartment number 20. It's probably this one that we've never gone inside of. Let's do a quick save just in case. Let's see. The number on the panel says 10. Oh, okay. Well, that's no good. How about all the way down here? Maybe we can ask the cleaning lady, right? She'll know where 20 is. Doesn't 20, like, imply second floor, though? Huh. Yeah, let's ask. Let's ask the cleaning lady. Okay. Over here. We should have asked them to pick up the other body, too. Alright, let's see. Hey, cleaning lady.
Give me a moment.
The cleaning lady still seems to be having difficulty breathing. I'm looking for Billy Meijon. Do you know where she lives? She narrows her pale gray eyes. It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You'll find Meijon's in apartment number 20 upstairs. It's one of the doors on the balcony. Thanks, I'm off. Cool. All right. This balcony? No, I think there's only one door up there. It'll be this other one. Right? Okay. Here we are. Maybe it was one of the ones where someone was looking out of the blinds or the drapes, the curtains, because they were expecting that guy to come home, and he definitely did not. Oh, is this it? The inconspicuous door from just last time, right? Door, apartment number 20. A weathered brown door. The number reads 20. Perception, smell, medium success. Something smells good. Soupe à l'oignon? The lieutenant motions you to go ahead and knock. Inland Empire, easy success. This is the door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard. Horrific necktie. Don't knock, just leave. You don't need this. You don't need to sat it up. Oh, I need to sat it up. Hold on, Kim, we should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect? You're right. Let's talk this through. He looks at the apartment door and lowers his voice a bit. Perception, hearing, medium success. You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some music playing on the radio. We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Meijon. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary. Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's... What if I don't want to do this? Kim, I don't want to do this. Let's turn around, try to bail out. All right, I think I'm ready. Do you have any advice on how to tell her he's... dead? Just don't say that you know how they feel. You don't. I like that. Empathy, easy success. Good advice. What if I don't want to do this? Yes, it's hard. He stares at the front door for a moment, his face still. But there is no easy way to handle this information. It just has to happen as soon as possible. No, I need to do it. I think I'm ready. The lieutenant motions towards the door. Knock.
Hello? Who is it?
A voice calls out from the other side of the door. Perception, hearing, medium success. And someone turns down the radio. Look at the lieutenant first. Is this Billy Meijon's home? This is the police. Please open the door.
The police? A moment, please. Give us a moment.
You hear shuffling inside. Perception, hearing, medium success. Tidying up, nervously. Empathy, easy success. There's fear in her voice.
Come in, the door is open.
Ooh, we're going inside. Okay. She unlocks the door. Okay, here we go. Man, I wonder if I should pop some magnesium. Or something. I don't know. It is her, isn't it? That's her. That's the working class woman. Oh, man. All right. Hello, detective, she says. Should we look around first or immediately talk to her? Let's quick save and look around first. We may get like some sort of bonus by having looked around. A chalk-drawn height chart for children's growth over the years. Oh no. Oh, thank God there's no kids home right now. A textbook for high school. mathematics, trigonometry mostly. Whew. Man, trigonometry. Fucking failed that. Posters of contemporary pop stars adorn the walls. Fun cat clock. The clock is ticking away with an odd cheerfulness. Psyche thought. Its ticking is making you anxious. Rings hollow in the room. We gotta level up, just in case. Just in case. God, this music is so fucking good for this. It says, an empty pack of red Astra cigarettes hidden under the bed. Definitely them. What are these? Windows covered in old newspaper clippings. Packages of humanitarian aid macaronis. Some leftovers kept warm on a stovetop. Oh, the lieutenant is clipping into the counter. Alright. Oh, whoops, I had a thought in there. Smells like buckwheat and onions here. So it's a really nice little... They're clearly very poor, but it's a very nice little quaint house, right? Okay. Let's quick save. I'm going to heal up my morale at least once. I think we can do it during conversations as well, right? Let's do it. Do I have everything I want equipped for this? I feel like I want a lot of empathy, right? Suggestion, esprit de corps. Maybe I want suggestion. With less half-light? No, I want shivers as well. Shivers I enjoy too much. Electrochem, reaction speed, drama, authority, interfacing, logic, authority. Encyclopedia, half-light. Esprit de corps, visual calc. And this gives, yeah, shivers. I want shivers. Drama, but we have to get rid of our necktie. I'm leaving that on. Perception. Let's see, visual calc from the glasses. Nah, I think we've got everything I would want equipped for this. Okay.
It's you from the book stand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back?
She smiles nervously before the smile vanishes from her face.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Or tea, lemonade? We're out of coffee.
She looks around the kitchen. The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own now. You're on your own here. Gosh. Sometimes I'll do that if I want to avoid conversation. Like if I'm third-wheeling it, I want to avoid conversation while seeming like quasi-occupied. I will do that. I will try and like pretend to clean my glasses. And oftentimes they do need a cleaning, right? Continue. Or like a lot of people these days will check their phone or whatever. Like they just got, like they felt it vibrate in their pocket or whatever. Empathy. Easy success. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead? He doesn't like doing this. Thanks, but I'm alright. I'm not really here for the tea. It's not about the cockatoo. Not now. Let's say this, tie it back to our interaction from before. Gosh, I do love that it totally does have reactivity for us having had that whole conversation with her. Oh my god. Alright, it's not about the cockatoo. She nods. She just nods. Something changes in her expression. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it? Suggestion. Medium success. Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place. Pain threshold. Challenging success. It's like ripping off a bandage. The least painful way is to do it straight away without stalling. Oh, yes, look at that. My empathy is so high. Empathy of 9. And we have so many bonuses. Very high, 97% chance. I have a vast soul, baby. +4, Kim is here. +1, discuss things through with Kim. +1, Lieutenant's handkerchief. We have a bonus to this because we have his handkerchief. I don't really understand why, but I fucking love the, abstract sentiment of that. Right? These are all Kim-focused bonuses here, right? Okay. We can't. No stalling. Tell her about the dead body. Empathy. Impossible. 17. Empathy. Impossible success. You've done this before. Just keep your focus. God, do I just say he's dead like that? We're talking to ourselves here. Or speak aloud. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Meijon, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk. Let's speak to ourselves inwardly. God, do I just say he's dead like that? Empathy. Yes, that's the most important thing. Use that word. Ma'am, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Meijon, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk. She blinks. What did you say? Pain threshold, medium success. A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins. Your husband, Victor Meijon, is dead. I'm very sorry for your loss, ma'am. Oh. She touches her neck, eyes pale, like pearls in seawater. Oh, she says again. But he was just... She looks at the kitchen table, where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray. Empathy. But he was just here, alive. We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner, he points at you, are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, ma'am. What happened to him? She turns to you. Her neck and cheeks are covered with red blotches. Her double chin is shaking. It's still early to say, but at first glance it seems like he slipped and hit his head. It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head. Let's go with this. Let's be kind of clinical about this. It's still early to say, but at first glance, it seems like he slipped and hit his head. Was he drunk? Alcohol may have played a role. We don't know yet, but we will let you know when the results arrive. Yes. Alcohol may have played a role, yes. I see. She withdraws, trying to picture the scene. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there? Empathy. If you say 2 days, maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever. We can't say that, can we? She'll never be able to get over this if we tell her the truth. Or at least the truth that we believe. It's hard to say at this point. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hands start searching for something from the pockets of her dress. Here. The lieutenant takes out his handkerchief and offers it to the woman. She nods and slowly wipes away her tears. Oh, he's got another one. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you? No. She breathes in. I just need to tell my girls. The air gets sucked out of her lungs suddenly. Pain threshold, medium success. It burns like acid. God. Should I tell them? Should I tell them to come home? Empathy. No. A day. Yes, they should know. Do you want us to call them and ask them here? No. Take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow. Yeah, let's go with empathy here, right? We don't have this high empathy for nothing. This is the time to be listening to our empathy skill. No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow. But honestly, in real life, I guess this is a shortcoming of my own empathy. I would have said that they should know. Like, I would say, just full transparency, right? Alright. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow. Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. She nods, but with a wretched expression. Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him? We've taken him to the city morgue. The coroners will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. He hands her a leaflet with the morgue's contact information. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you? No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... She rubs her face, runs her fingers over cheeks that have become numb. Thank you. She looks down. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if... She runs out of breath. Physical instrument, medium success. These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake. Again, I'm very sorry, ma'am. The lieutenant nods at the woman, then looks back at you. His voice lowered. We should step outside and talk. Set the library card by her. Leave the room. Ellipses. Oh my god. Jesus, that was incredible. Fuck me. Oh my god. I don't know if you heard in my voice there. I actually choked up a few times. That wasn't for effect. That wasn't me acting. I'm legitimately blinking back tears right now in real life. Good god. I'm not full on crying, but I'm getting a little teary-eyed here in real fucking life. Oh my god, how fucking effective is that? Jesus Christ. Man, the tears aren't streaming, but they're in my eyes. I'm about to pluck them with my shirt cuff. Good God. Oh, Disco Elysium, first game to make me cry out of sadness. While doing a playthrough. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. The music was really not helping either. The little humming in it as well. Oh my God. Fuck me. Like I said, I've had worse cries where, the tears are streaming and everything, but that's the first time, during the playthroughs. Fuck. This fucking game is incredible. Oh my god, I love it. Let's speak to the lieutenant here.
You did well.
The lieutenant says as you've left the apartment. The balcony feels cool and quiet, with a stunning view over the district. Nod. What now? I could have done more. Great, the case is closed then. I could have done more. You did enough. He pauses, rubbing his hands together to generate some heat. Can't save the whole world, Gosh, how could that have gone if you failed that empathy check? Man. Oh, I really want to know how that goes if you fail that. I loved how it played out with us passing it, though. Holy shit. And I fucking love that we passed it with such flair as well. With such a high check. It made me feel really good about, like, our whole impetus at the beginning, right? When we were speccing out our characters' early game stats, we picked signature skill to be empathy. And then there was a really wild-ass empathy check skill. And we finally got to see everything come to fruition, right? God, it would have been such a fucking wild time if we failed that. If we rolled on that 3%, oh my God. I would have shit my pants. Oh, how bad could that go? Oh, fuck. This game is so good. All right. Let's say nothing to that, actually. Or no, do I want to say what now? No, let's say nothing to that. Anyway, I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. That's it. What about Billy and her kids? That's it? That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done. What about Billy and her kids? They'll manage. Volition, easy success. They have to. It's not your place to live their lives. Right. This is closed then. Task complete. Dead body on the boardwalk. 10 XP. He nods. Let's go. Jesus Christ. How fucking incredible. Oh my God. All with just text too. Text and music and the scene there, right? No like fancy animations or anything. No like wild ass shit popping off. Good Lord. And I feel like it meant so much more because we had such a like fun, like lighthearted interaction with her earlier when we were like joking about the cockatoo stuff. We read about it. We even committed the thought. Like we would have never had where is it here? Is it a thought? What did we get? Maybe we didn't even get a thought. I can't remember. Was it the Col de Mama d'Aqua? No, that's from It was White Morning, isn't it? Isn't it? No, I don't think so. Precarious World, Remote Viewers Division. I'm not sure. I thought we got a thought from her, but maybe we didn't. Nonetheless, holy shit. All right, let's head on out of here. There we go. Don't forget to click the orbs around your head. They have surprises. All right. Good God. How fucking sad. Jesus Christ. Man. I should have known that this... I mean, I guess a part of me did figure that this would be the game to make me do it, but I thought it would be at the end. Honestly, I thought it would be at the end when the tears come. Who knows? Maybe they will, and it'll be way worse. Maybe it'll be real bad at the end here. All right, fuck me. What am I doing? What am I doing? Who do I need to talk to? Let's go back over to the other area. Jesus Christ. Oh, how fucking good is that? Jesus, what was our cockatoo shit? I thought that we had some sort of thought about the cockatoo. I can't even remember. Maybe we didn't, and it was just such a memorable thing for me. Gosh, and I thought that was really funny, that dialogue with her. Like, maybe it's true? That was like one of the funniest lines in the game for me personally, right? Jesus Christ. How fucking affecting. Oh my God, I loved that. Fuck me. All right. Let's continue on over here. Let's see. We'll just continue searching along this waterfront area, right? We'll go back to the pier, huh? Let's see, how do we even get there from here? Is this yeah, this is a ramp. Okay. Anything else here? Should we tell this? Do you think this lady will have interactivity with us having returned the outfit?
Our tenant,
Nah.
the policeman.
All right. Good to see you again. Let's head on over here. Good. Let's see. We don't have all too much more to check at the boardwalk area, though, do we? Man, hey, pretty lucky that the man and his kid didn't go out to the pier and see the body, right? Jesus Christ. All right. Let's see here. Oh, hey. Oh, are one of these the cryptozoologist? Morell? Let's do a quick save here. This dude totally seems like a cryptozoologist. Look at his backpack. That doesn't look like a fishing backpack, does it? Well, maybe it does. Let's inspect their shit here. Tiny cages carefully constructed. Lots of people out there miss the good old days. Alright. What is this? Some sort of fish? Bunch of splatter around it. These soggy logs smell of ignition fluid. Still, they won't light up. It's almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the ocean. There's something here in the tree. Oh no, wait, it's not in the tree. It's just nearby the tree. A jar filled with money. People are starting to think, waking up. What's up? Are you Morell?
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officer.
Is that the police? Why's the police here?
Gary the crypto-fascist. Jesus Christ. All right.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
You must be Morell, the cryptozoologist?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Ah, of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn waterlock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Yeah, that was me. I broke the water lock with my motor carriage. But it's fixed now. You can go back. The water lock's been fixed. It was fine when I crossed it. Withhold the whole story. Now let's tell him everything. I did it, but it's fixed now.
You broke the waterlock with the motor carriage? But there was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle, it said Samaran Butter.
I guess you're right. It was really the sign's fault. Anyway, you can go back now. I kind of love that. No, it was all me. I caused your delay and I'm sorry. But you can return now. Let's see. I kind of want to say it was the sign's fault. I guess you're right. It was really the sign's fault. Anyway, you can go back now.
Did he say we can go back now?
Gosh, is this like their kid? Surely not. Or is this like someone who works with him? Look at his art as well. What the fuck is going on there?
Yes, Gary, we can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
He turns to you. Empathy, formidable success. This is a man possessed, always on the brink of some breakthrough. He won't leave if there's a sliver of hope. The great find might happen today.
Sir, your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
He refastens a bit of netting that has come loose in the wind. Volition, easy success. For all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for. Tell me more about these traps. Lena seems pretty eager for you to return. How did you become a cryptozoologist? I'll get going. Leave. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds, laying traps for it.
What makes it so difficult to find? How big is this phasmid? Why are you so interested in this stick bug? It doesn't seem to be as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about. What have you discovered about it so far? Continue. What makes it so difficult to find?
Good question. Being a phasmid of order Phantasmodia, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds.
He looks around.
Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may also have developed other specialized techniques to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
What sort of specialized techniques is the phasmid using to hide itself?
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
Inland Empire, easy success. Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural about this phasmid. About this phasmid. How big is this phasmid?
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodia zuensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
he leaves the conclusion up to you. Physical instrument, medium success. Seems puny, to be honest. Why are you so interested in this stick bug? It doesn't seem to be as colorful as some of the other cryptids I've heard about. He flashes you a sideways smile.
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of any cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defenses, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
He shakes his head. Electrochemistry, medium success. Would be glory itself. What have you discovered about it so far? Continue.
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
So no one's ever found one?
Not yet.
He holds up an index finger.
That's what makes it a cryptid.
The lieutenant interjects. Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
The cryptozoologist says brusquely, even enough that even he seems taken aback by it.
By which I mean,
he says, gathering himself,
I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
Empathy challenging success. What would it be like to grasp and hold onto something you think is next to you, or just behind you, like a trace of vapor you exhaled one spring morning as a child? This is what he's searching for, a specter. Lena said there has been a sighting of it here in Martinez. Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out. Proceed. Lena said there's been a sighting here.
Yes, the most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
Maybe the Insulindian phasmid has died out. The cryptozoologist shakes his head vigorously.
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Encyclopedia medium failure. Parthenogenesis?
Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
That's pretty clever. Females reproducing without males? A travesty. A crime against passion and common sense. Good God. This arouses no special feelings in me. That's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I try my best to remain dispassionate.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well,
he points at the cage of mesh and wiring on the ground.
They may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
Lena designed the traps.
Yes,
He says with some pride. How do the traps work?
simple. Attracted by the locust, the phasmid crawls down the funnel, and having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
I thought it was resilient. What are you using as bait?
Locusts.
He gestures toward the trap.
Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course, but we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Perception sight, easy success. Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny chittering swarm. What will you do if these traps don't work?
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which used plants. We have given this some thought.
Interfacing, medium success. The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing. Let me ask you about something else.
Yes, what?
Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you, but I can't leave before we finish with these traps.
He looks south, where Lena would be.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Gary the crypto-fascist. I forgot how he sounds. Come on, Morell! We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not.
He yells in response.
I won't let Lena down.
Come on! She wants us to go back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon. I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena. Come on, you're doing this for yourself, not her. I didn't know the phasmid was so important to Lena.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting on record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
Really? She sighted the phasmid? She didn't tell me that.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
He coughs, then continues. Inland Empire, easy success. Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
Another cough into his fist this time. Is he sick? Maybe he's just catching a cold out here. Maybe you could go back to the whirling, warm up, come back to check the traps later? You should just give up on this bug hunt. Okay, I understand. I don't give up on things either. Come back and check on it later.
No. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule. What would we do if the phasmid were to starve while we were sipping tea at the hostel?
Volition, trivial success. He's dead set on this. Interfacing, medium success. I could go for some trap setting. What if we check the traps for you? How did you become a cryptozoologist? What if we checked them for you? He looks at you with obvious surprise.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar. Chaos is my method. I am its scion. I'm all in with this cryptid shit. I'm hooked. We gotta say that.
Caught the bug, I see.
He cracks an unwieldy smile.
It's easier to get caught up in the search than you'd imagine.
Where are these traps? What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps? What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild? Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there.
He points south.
It's very near. Another we set in Land's End to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower after the church. The third is near the canal, where you crossed by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them,
he gestures to the trap in front of him.
You should check at least one of those before returning to this one. Since I just said it, this one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer, but in the event you do,
he takes out a small white spray can.
I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Electrochemistry, medium success. Did you hear that? Pheromones. You were right about the teenagers. So it really was the phasmid that made the teenagers make out.
Oh, I doubt there's any connection there. Anyway, these pheromones will attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Should last you about a week.
Huh. Interesting. That makes it... Remember when we were talking about earlier about the length of this? About a week. Huh. Lay it on me. Lay it on me thick. Present your armpit. I don't want this. Thank you very much. Dude, fucking lay it on me thick.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that pheromone. Gotta get some phasmid phone. Alright. Some phasmid Farah. Sorry. He douses you with the odd-smelling spray, a double helping as you present your other armpit, and then gives you a satisfied nod. Shivers, medium success. This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the water. The lieutenant wrinkles his nose. I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
He looks at the lieutenant with disdain, then puts the spray back in his pocket. Wow, okay, jeez. I'm ready. Let's get to it. Right, which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling. Empathy, easy success. Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance. Finally, someone's talking sense!
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
Rhetoric, easy success. If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. Inland Empire, trivial success. But what if the information is vital on the hunt? How did you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
Suggestion, easy success. He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up, if you prod a little. I think we can exhaust all of these. So you're living your childhood dream out here. His eyes narrow.
It's not child's play, just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
He didn't like that, okay. Why not just be a zoologist? Real animals are puzzling too.
Real?
He scoffs at the concept.
I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
I don't. It's a profession, just like any other. Honestly, being a cryptozoologist trumps most of the garbage I've seen people do. Cryptozoology does seem like a lot of wishful thinking. Let's see. Let's say it's a profession just like any other. We want to be on his good side.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence, and I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
Pain threshold, medium success. Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise. Life surprises are mostly miserable. And has anything truly surprising ever happened to you? Let's say this. Life surprises are mostly miserable.
Agreed. Yet there is always a chance, albeit small one, of a truly good surprise. One simply needs to look at the history of science. Serendipities abound.
And has anything truly surprising ever happened to you?
I have yet to catch a cryptid, if that's what you're getting at, but I have come close.
What kinds of evidence do you use?
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts like the one that brought us here to look for the phasmid. I keep a very open mind.
So, you have never discovered a cryptid?
No, very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid.
So, how many cryptids have been found?
Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemney, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Oh, so about half have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Two are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have proven to be real?
Yes, the Shaltaquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is honestly quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. Most cryptids are hoaxes, or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching.
2 out of 4,000 is not even 1%. Not approvingly. Then the Insulindian phasmid will be the 3rd. He'll love that. I don't even know what to say. That's a small number of discoveries. Not approvingly. Then the Insulindian phasmid will be the 3rd.
Indeed.
He does not smile, just looks you in the eye. It's a forceful gaze.
If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Dushanto, it will be a zoological miracle.
Shivers, medium success. The hair on your arms stands up. Electricity. Sounds like reeds hissing. Ooh. Is it real? Now that we know about the Pale, I feel like could this ship be real? I don't know. The Pale being a reality in this world has opened a lot of doors. Thanks for explaining that. Now, about something else, conclude.
Yes?
Let's talk about specific cryptids. He eyes you skeptically.
All right, what cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists, so I don't know what.
Rhetoric, easy success. We would have to discuss, he wants to say, but decides against it since you've offered to help. Holy shit. Jesus Christ, we should probably take a break though. Didn't it say that we could come back to this later? Anyway, suggestion, trivial success. You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just talk. Okay. Oh, and we can also talk to Gary, the cryptozoologist, or the crypto-fascist. Alright, enough tales then. Let's change the subject.
By all means.
He coughs and wipes his mouth. Okay, I'll get going. Okay, holy shit. Wow. What a fucking ride of a installment, huh? This fucking installment of Disco Elysium? Jesus Christ. We've really run the gamut here. Okay, I suppose when next we come back, we'll check in with this fucking fascist, and maybe we'll check in with Morell again, and see if he can tell us more about specific kinds of cryptids. And maybe we could get started on their shit, right? We should probably do that post-haste, right? Just in case. I'm not sure. We should probably definitely do it during this day, at the very least, right? I don't know. I feel like it's going to send me to a lot of places, right? Does it describe each area? Inspect the traps. Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, and the last one we have to do is in this camp here. It doesn't seem like much of a camp, but okay. Alright, until next time, please take care of each other.